Hello, I'm Lucy and today I'm going to do book reviews that I haven't done, so let's get started. So, the first book is called Saints and Misfits by S.K. Ellie. And this book is about a Muslim teenager named Jana who starts to worry about what other people think of her. So this worrying about what other people think of her comes from something that happens early on in the book, and she didn't tell anyone for the majority of this book. I must admit that once I figured out that it started a little slow for me, but once I figured out what had happened to Jana, I enjoyed this novel a lot more. I do recommend that you read this book because it gives a little bit of an insight about how it is being a Muslim teenager in America. This book also gave a little bit of a character backstory about each of the main characters, which I enjoyed, considering what the story is about. So, the next book is Worst Roles by Margaret Stoll, and this book is basically keeping up with the Kardashians in book form. I know I might have made you not want to read this book, but trust me, this is a good book. So, basically, the story is about Bentley Royce and her family, and their TV show is about to be cancelled unless they find something to hook the audience. Long story short, they find something to hook the audience. And at one point in the book I was like, did that just happen? Because it just shocked me. And this book, I also learned a little bit about the reality TV industry, even though I don't want to go into that industry. Look, I guarantee you, even if you do or don't like the Kardashians, you will enjoy this book. Trust me. But that's just my opinion. So if you do read this book, tell me below. If you have or haven't read this book, tell me below. Or if you want to read this book, tell me in the comments below. The next book is Read Me Like a Book by Lise Kiesler. And this book can be defined as self-discovery, as the main character Ash starts to think about someone that she shouldn't, and in turn that character helps Ash discover who she truly is, and that is that she is a bisexual teenager. This book also touches on family issues, which I enjoyed reading because it was done really well, and it also gives you a little bit of a backstory about who the characters are. And I recommend that you read this book if you enjoy LGBTQ plus representation in novels, because I, for one, really enjoyed it. The next book is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albert. So this book is about a boy named Simon who has been messaging with a boy named Blue, and Simon starts to fall in love with Blue. And the messages that they were sending fall into the wrong hands, almost outing Simon as a gay teenager. This book also deals with someone coming out as gay, which I think was done amazingly because his family and friends don't judge Simon for who he is, which is a gay teenager. If you would like to read more books with LGBTQ plus representation, then I recommend that you read this book. Okay, so the next book is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. And this book is about Star Carter, who is a black American teenager, and she witnesses her best friend getting murdered by a police officer. After her best friend is shot dead, she wonders, she doesn't know what to do because she was the only witness to her best friend's murder. The subject of the novel is something that everyone should be informed about because it's about black lives in America, and I feel like it's an important thing to learn about. And this novel is so amazing. It's amazingly written, and the subject matter is something that everyone should learn about because it's important to today's society. And I really do hope you pick up this book because it's amazing, and I'm just gonna shut up now. So, the next book is Queen's A Geek by Jen Wilde. So this book is about three friends, Charlie, Taylor, Jamie. Charlie is a popular YouTuber from Australia, and she's also an actress. So and Charlie is also an openly bi teenager. So the three friends go to a convention so that Charlie can promote her new movie. However, Charlie was dating her co-star of that movie, and she suffered a very messy breakup. Charlie meets Alyssa, who is also a very popular YouTuber, and Charlie has a crush on her, and things may happen between the two characters. You just have to read to find out. So Taylor is different to other people and doesn't like to stand out. Her favourite book series is called Firestone, and her lifelong dream is to meet the author of the novel, which maybe she does. Jamie, on the other hand, is more of a supporter of the two girls. He also has feelings for Taylor, but you have to read to find out where that relationship goes. Overall, I loved this book, and I would really recommend it that people read it. The next book is Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan, and this book is about a boy named Paul, who has been gay all his life, and his best friend Tony is also gay. However, Tony's parents don't accept their child being gay as they're religious. Paul meets a boy named Noah, who is new to town and is also gay. Paul and Noah start to date, and everything seems to be going okay, until Paul's ex Kyle decides to be friendly with Paul again. Things happen that will just surprise the reader, and overall this book was great, and I would recommend it that you read it if you like these types of novels. The final book I have is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and this book is about a family called the Sinclairs who are rich. However, the novel only focuses on one family member, Candace. So Candace has been in an accident, but she doesn't remember how she had the accident. At first she thought the accident was different than what it actually was. Candace suffered memory loss because of the accident. During the novel, Candace pieces together what happened the fateful night of the accident. And in my honest opinion, this book was confusing at times. However, it was a good read, and I do recommend it if you want to read this book. So guys, that is all I have for you today. Don't forget to subscribe or comment on this video if you want, or like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.